ending it already?
Welcome back to the Drifting on Arroyo podcast. This is Mig.
This is Lano.
RK67.
Let me start off by saying our producer is straight nalga.
Yeah. Ugly.
It's been a while.
Booty, son, booty.
You missed 1 week, bro.
I gotta figure out what to do again.
We've been ready to record for like half an hour, and this guy's fussing around
Yeah.
trying to get light on him like anybody wants to see him.
Well, first my light went out, but I had it plugged in
Yeah,
directly.
like anybody wants to see your ugly face, dude. Who cares? We're the talent. Should just
Hey,
light us up.
is there any phone calls?
No,
Oh,
nothing.
oh.
I had checked
Well,
earlier.
I thought Mark was gonna call. He got mad because we were talking about tools the last time.
Uh-huh.
He said, "Man," he goes, "How come we didn't talk tools when we were there last time? When I was in there last time?" He goes, "That's his wheelhouse right there." So we probably should have him back for like tool reviews and stuff.
Why? Because he's the ultimate tool? Oh!
It is he still working at Universal?
Yeah.
Because he can stop by.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to
record.
hook us up with some damn tickets before he leaves that job.
Once his retaining wall's done, maybe they'll score some free tickets.
Yeah.
So speaking of tools, I mean, you guys probably know, but like, I was watching some highlights and they were showing some baseball highlights in Japan, right?
Yeah.
And then the big sponsor was Ryobi.
Yeah.
And then it clicked that Ryobi is like an Asian brand, right? Did you guys ever? I never thought of it.
Ryobi.
It never clicked in my head. But Ryobi, it sounds like an Asian name or word.
Oh, Ryobi's made.
They're like the big sponsor of the stadium and the baseball
but
team.
all those are made by like the same company.
Is it? Okay.
Probably.
A lot of those.
But I didn't realize
know,
that it was just an Asian brand.
Milwaukee and I want to say Ryobi. It's like a whole branch. It's like this one company. I think TLI or something like that, and it all branches out and it makes all these tool brands. And I know a lot of them are. I don't know if it's Milwaukee and Flex, maybe. Flex is
Well, Flex is like a new brand. Well, I just knew them because they're like the sponsor of the soccer team for a while on the shirts.
Flex has been at Lowe's. So if you don't go to Lowe's, you won't see it. Cause and then also Metabo. Metabo actually used to be Hitachi. That's the Metabo brand now. It's like rebranded. Metabo. They have pretty good the guy that I watched, Soul with Tools with Souls. He I think he says the Metabo has the best drill for like performance wise.
Yeah.
They have like the best top drill.
I wouldn't trust him, man. That shit sounds like the disease from Outbreak.
Metabo?
Yeah,
What was it?
Motaba.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
Outbreak Monkey.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Have you seen that, Milano?
Which one?
Outbreak?
No.
You know what? We should put that on the list because that's a good one.
Yeah.
The one.
I won't give you shit about you not watching that because it's.
But it came out like before
No, a long time
COVID,
ago.
right?
Oh,
yeah,
dude, it's
But
like,
I remember during COVID, they were like talking about
I
that
think
movie.
it was mid-90s, maybe?
Yeah.
Mid to early 90s?
Dustin Hoffman. I
Um,
don't know who the girl was. Not Michelle Pfeiffer, right?
No. It was, oh, dude, come on.
Who was it?
Was the guy from Obi-Wan,
Oh!
right?
It was
Lethal Weapon. She was in Lethal Weapon.
no.
Yeah, she was.
95,
She was in Lethal Weapon 3. Oh, what's her name, dude?
Renee Russo.
Yeah, there you go.
I have it up.
Oh,
Dustin
I
Hoffman.
was thinking of another girl.
Renee Russo, and then
Oh,
Cuba
okay.
Gooding Jr.,
Oh, there you
Patrick
go.
Dempsey.
Renee Russo.
Good movie, man. Really
Yeah.
good movie.
Outbreak. You know another one, like old school movie, we got put on the list too, is 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys is good.
12 Monkeys is good.
You got to really pay attention to it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
that's when
lost-
you really got to
get
pay
lost
attention.
quick.
Yeah.
12
That's
Monkeys
pretty
with
crazy.
Brad Pitt.
Same year, 95.
Hey, man, can't go wrong with old movies. I've already seen you, and I think you've looked up like 3 times aside from looking up at the movie.
Me or
Miggy.
me? Oh, me.
Yeah.
Well, we got the camera on, so hopefully,
Hey.
it's recording right now. I forgot to hit record.
I'm following what our listeners say.
Well, last time I forgot to hit record, so hopefully now I'll be able to
God.
put that in on that top camera.
Well, right now that we're on the topic of movies, last time we recorded, we were talking about Young Guns 3.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go over the plot of what they were talking about, like some of the outlining of what the plot was going to be, because they were saying that a lot of it's going to take place kind of like more towards Mexico territory, and it's going to involve a lot more.
That's why Chavez is in it.
Yeah.
Is that the interview you saw? The one that's on the screen right here, Miggy? This is it?
He set you up.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to know.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that Josh Horowitz.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Yeah. So
That's cool that Christian Slater's
he
back.
was saying that he's gonna have a character on there that plays it's a Pancho Villa character.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's gonna involve a lot like the revolution
In Mexico.
in Mexico.
That's cool.
So that should be pretty cool.
That's cool.
Like elements of that. And that's what I meant to talk about.
Forgot about it.
Yeah. Well, I
Oh,
forgot.
that's
I
what
mean,
it
we
is.
just went off like on a tangent and I forgot.
Yeah.
to
I'm
go
gonna
back.
watch. Did you say
So-
you and Laura watch those?
No, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm gonna rewatch
probably
it.
this Memorial Day weekend or something.
When is Memorial Day?
2 weeks.
The end of May?
Yeah, May 23rd.
Oh.
So the
yeah.
LA County Fair started, and then the last weekend's Memorial Day weekend.
I went to Disneyland yesterday.
Oh, you did? How was it?
It was good. We got in 13 rides.
Monday. So during on Monday.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
13
busy.
rides. And it was it was kind of busy. But you know what? Small World is still down.
Yeah, that's been down forever, huh?
And the Matterhorn is down.
Ooh.
The Matterhorn, the refurbishing, that went down 2 weeks ago.
And I think that's it.
It's a small world's been down for like I want to say like
Yeah.
a year or 6 months. Or
But
something
it was a
like that.
big difference because last time we went, like well, before I jump on that, but last time Indiana Jones was down, there was Indiana Jones, Small World was still down. Then rides off and on were breaking down, so all the other rides were getting cluttered with everybody. That's why it was hard to get on. But now that Indiana Jones was on, like it spreaded everybody out. The Rise to the Resistance
right.
ride, the Star Wars one, dude. It said it was like 65 minutes.
I still haven't been on that
I
one.
think 30 minutes waiting in line.
Oh, that's really good.
And that
30
one,
minutes is bearable.
dude. We waited damn 70 to get on damn Space Mountain.
No, that's yeah.
I mean,
Anything
now
that's
it's like Star Wars themed. It's not. I liked it a little bit better when it was just that rock, like that fast.
well, that's
rock.
because of the
Yeah.
and the
May.
snow beasts coming out. They don't have the snow beasts no more.
Just all dark and everything, like
And
with
it's
a
like-
couple of
like
specks of lights.
Yeah, Specs
Some
Lights, but it's
ships,
a
like,
Star Wars themed now, so it's like they're shooting lasers and
With ships on
and
the side
and
or
they're
something.
doing the
X-wings.
Star Wars music. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's for
that was
May.
That was my bad because Rise to the Resistance says 65 minutes and it was just 30 minutes. And then we jumped on another one that was supposed to be like, I think 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But it was less. Oh, it was, I think that Buzz Lightyear ride.
The
I
blaster
think
one?
it was like 40 minutes, but then we got in there like 20 minutes. So I was thinking like, they're probably lying. Let's get in line. Let's just, it's probably bullshit. But yeah, it was 70 minutes. But they have you pay the lightning pass so you can jump ahead.
You did all that?
We got that, but
That's for
you can't
right?
use that for the Rise to Resistance right now.
Oh,
You have to buy separate.
that's
You
why.
have to buy
Is it a
something
lightning
separate.
pass per each ride you have to buy?
So
Like-
the lightning pass you pay for, and then you have to reserve your spot. You can't just walk up.
so they're making it so like
Yeah, so
The
you
rich
look, okay, you
could
pay
enjoy
for it,
all
and then
the
you look
stuff.
on the app, and then like, okay, we got this right. We can do this one at 10:05, this one at 10:15, this one at 10:30. which one you guys want to go. So, all right, let's do 10:15. Boom, you reserve it. Okay, so you show up at the lightning line at 10:15. You go in. Now, and sometimes it's spaced out pretty long. So, say like a popular ride, you can reserve your time frame and say it's 2 hours until that ride. Well, now you can go get in line for another ride, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, do that one, boom, 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 do the ride, and then get out, and then, walk over, get a snack, and then when you pull up to that line, that next ride, you walk right in. And it's because it could be like an hour wait for that ride, but you knock out that one, and then you get ahead of the line for that one, and then you can kind of already start reserving your other ones throughout the day.
So if you're a poor family, you gotta wait the whole hour and a half. But if you got money, you go to the front of the line.
Dude, if you're a poor family, you ain't even getting in the door, dude.
Hey, so it's crazy.
You gotta pull out a second mortgage on your house if you're poor.
Couple things being at Disneyland.
Get in there.
One is like, oh man, the parents pushing these strollers around.
SUV strollers, wagons.
It's just
stuff.
crazy how much, like, I don't think if I had a kid, I would not take them until they can walk, or go to the restroom on their own.
Yeah,
I'm just not taking them when they're before that. That's just me. But man, I was watching these parents like already when we're leaving, and these parents are like, some of them are like already done, some of them still got that energy, whatever. And I'm just thinking, man, I go, these parents when they get home, they must like collapse once they put the babies.
No, that's what we are. It takes like 3 days to recover with the babies.
Yeah, because I mean, I wouldn't do it. And then you see them like folding up their strollers to get on the tram to go back to the parking, and I just imagine how they feel when they get home or their hotel room, put the baby down wherever, and then they just probably like drop dead.
So we're walking out, and then I heard some lady saying like, I'm too tired to take the tram. Let's just like do the walk through downtown Disney to the parking lot or the garage. We're at the Toy Story parking garage. So I asked her. I was like,
"Wow, maybe to pack up everything."
Yeah. She said she was too tired because you have to pack up the stroller.
Yeah, you have to pack up the stroller, fold it,
and then So then I asked her like, "Where is it at?" And she's like, "Oh, just walk to the end of downtown Disney."
I mean, you've already walked 20 miles throughout the day. What's another damn half a mile?
So that's what we did at the end of the night. We walked through the downtown Disney and then walk along there's like a little trail that goes straight to the parking lot, but you avoid all that hustle and bustle of jumping on the tram, folding
that last half mile could be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Yeah.
Especially on the way out, you got like bags of like the stuff you buy, like, cotton candy, and then it's all like packed in the stroller, so you're not gonna like take all that stuff out and fold it up. So we're just like carrying it all to the car.
Yeah.
But yeah, like me and Laura
guys already
are
been
dead.
there once, right? With the girls?
Allie's been there 3 times. Shaya's been there twice. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So we've gone
how are
there.
you guys feeling on the drive home?
We're dead. Yeah, that's what we like. Yeah,
I don't know. I see those parents. I'm like, damn.
I save a Red Bull in the car just to drink on the way home. And Laura's like, "You're not gonna be able to sleep," but I was like, "No, I'm gonna sleep. Because I'm dead tired."
Another thing is like at Disneyland, I noticed like, so back in the day when we would go when we were young, that's what I always remember. Like every ride, we're waiting in line.
Yeah.
And long to jump on the rides, and then we,
at least like an hour.
Heat,
and I don't know what it is, why the days were longer back then, but it seems like every ride we were waiting in line, and we got.
And it seems like we got on everything.
Yeah, and we got on everything.
Yeah.
So how the flip is it that today is like that? I mean, regardless, the hours, like the most I've seen a ride is like maybe 90 minutes, maybe like an hour and a half. Wait, and that's like the Star Wars one,
the big one.
Yeah. But then like everything else, like you know, like you don't throughout the day, you probably still don't get to do all of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I just don't get, like, that's what I was remembering. Like, dude, like, how is it that the day's going by so fast right now? And back then, it seemed like every ride we would be waiting. Well, especially Magic.
Now there's more rides.
And I feel like Magic Mountain has more rides.
And you're not even getting on Peter Pan, Toad's World, and all that stuff. You're not doing none of that.
No, that's the thing. All the little like kitty rides, we would avoid those.
Oh, you guys would avoid it?
But there were still good amount. There's still good amount of the.
When
Magic had a lot of roller coasters.
Yeah, but like, see, at Disneyland, when the good rides, when the lines were too long, and we would say like we're gonna wait or we'll come back to it, we would go and we would get like on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, or we would get on one of those, or we would go see the Country Bears show. Like if say it was really hot and we wanted to cool down or some shit, then we would we'd go into the auditoriums.
Oh, right.
And watch the Country Bears show, cool off.
See,
you go in that auditorium, one at the Main Street. There's all these families just chilling on the couches with the AC. Like it's.
But you see, even that you had time to go check out a show, or whatever, and still go back. And was it like, were they open like till midnight back then?
I think they were open pretty late.
Because now they close like at 9 or 10, like early.
Disneyland closes at 10.
I remember them being open till midnight.
Yeah, Disneyland closes at 10.
And they probably opened earlier too.
8 o'clock is when they open.
They call I don't think drop the rope or something.
I think they opened up earlier than that.
I don't know.
But it was less rides.
Open at 8 o'clock.
Even the teacups is like over an hour wait.
Yeah.
Like the teacups, that's like one of the popular ones. I
don't remember doing the teacups.
That whole area where the kids are, where the little kids are. God. It's like the attack of strollers there, man. Just like strollers everywhere coming at you.
And they didn't have stroller parking when we were kids. Now they got all this parking, and it's like there's employees paid just to watch the strollers right there, like organizing them and all that stuff, lining them up.
Yeah, it's crazy. I was just thinking about that. Like, how is it that back then?
I think it was just less rides. There's more room to walk around now. It's like it's jammed. And they already started the expansion, Disneyland Forward. So they're building like behind Adventureland, and then behind like Splash Mountain.
You know what?
They're making it bigger.
That was another thing when I was there. It's not big. Like,
so you just went to Disneyland?
Disneyland seemed so big to me when I was a kid.
Yeah,
but like you go there, like you just walk away, you're already in Frontierland. You will go back, you're already up here.
And if you're going to Star Wars, you walk there fast, like you hustle there, you're already at the top of the park.
It's like, oh, it's already here. Like,
yeah, it's like right now they've expanded. I mean, I haven't since the expansion and all that. I haven't been there and seen anything of the expansions.
Like California,
I haven't seen nothing of it. Last time I was there, none of that stuff was there.
California Adventure, it's easy to do everything there. You run out of.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like all that expansion stuff, I haven't seen none of that.
Yeah.
Because the last time I was there, none of that was there.
Dude,
and
I was ready to pay someone at the gate at California Adventure to go get me that damn jalapeno corn dog or spicy corn dog. That thing is so fucking good, man.
I still haven't had that one.
Oh my god.
That's by the Goofy Fly School?
I would have bought that damn hopper pass to go on the other side just to get that damn
an extra $75 for that hopper pass.
Don't tell Raj.
So what's your Disneyland? What's your favorite part? Like, where do you you go to Star Wars Land, or you go to like country or
my favorite ride?
Frontier? Like, what's your favorite area? Because it used to be like Tomorrowland, but now Tomorrowland's kind of like empty. Like a lot of stuff's closed at Tomorrowland.
Nah, there's a lot of stuff at Tomorrowland. That's where the Buzz Lightyear.
This is Buzz Lightyear, Star Tours, and then like Autotopia. That's it.
Yeah, Space Mountain's there.
Well, Space Mountain, yeah. But all that other stuff, it's all
that area
closed.
was still kind of packed.
Do they still have an arcade?
It's closed.
No, they had an arcade. Off of Main Street?
No, and Star
Tomorrowland.
Wars. Tomorrowland, yeah.
I remember they had an arcade there.
It's closed.
Yeah?
That was closed.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of the buildings there is closed.
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a big old building that's just not anything.
Mm.
Yeah, do something with it. It might be the...
I heard the rumors they're taking the Autotopia out, or they're moving it.
Autotopia, yeah.
Because that's like they're gonna want. They want to. That's like a lot of
space.
Space, and they want to put like a whole like land there.
Yeah, people are always in that line.
This is like that in the submarines and Star Tours. That's it,
dude.
I love that submarine ride, man.
I do too. And Vanessa talks shit about it. She's like, "No, we're not going on there."
But now it's like Finding Dory. Like I look the Dory
Nemo,
characters
no?
or Nemo, yeah, Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
as the characters.
They're like, no. You can go on there.
So what's your favorite area? Like Star Wars
right.
now, or what's your favorite?
Star Wars is pretty badass. That whole area,
Yeah,
it's pretty badass.
So do we do
Like,
a drifting day? We take Mickey.
I ain't going to.
We'll go and we get him the ears and everything with his name on it, and
Yeah, I think
take him do the copper.
We'll get him one of those little.
Take him on Dumbo. We'll record
little
it all.
stuffed animals with that magnet, so he could be walking around with it on his shoulder.
They move and stuff. He control it.
I am anti Disney, dude. They are not getting my money.
Disney.
Sorry.
I don't know. It just takes me back. Like I get lost in there.
So
it's just looking at all the old stuff and thinking about when we were kids. You know, thinking about Rosalba and
and then all that nostalgia, they're taking it all away, dude.
No, you go to Main Street, it's a lot of it's the same. It's the same. You go jump on like you go through the Haunted Mansion, it's the same. Pirates of the Caribbean. My favorite ride is Pirates of the Caribbean, and going through that ride,
Ellie loved that ride when we
it's like her. Man, I just like I told Vanessa and Shelby this time, like I see the little huts on off the swamp that are just there. Like I remember from a kid, I always wanted to live on a swamp like that. Where
the little fireflies flying around, all that
the
stuff.
old man's right there just chilling on his porch with the little banjo playing in the background. And then just seeing the way how old it is with all the like the kind of the Renaissance style, with the pirates and everything. It took me back.
And I don't know when the last time you went, Mickey, but they updated it for like the movies, like it has like Johnny Depp.
They don't have a lot of them in there now.
Oh, no more.
Yeah, there's only like 3 spots. I think that have. Like I remember when Pirates of the Caribbean first came out, he was popping out at like every scene.
Yeah.
And now they
taking advantage of it. Yeah.
I think you could only see him like 3 times. I think now.
Then it never changes like the smell of the water.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
that chlorine.
Yeah, you just smell it like it gets on you. Like.
Yeah, those were my favorite rides, man. The rides I would always want to get on when we went were Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, my bad. The Snow Beast is on the Matterhorn, huh?
Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on Space Mountain.
It was Matterhorn, Pirates of the Caribbean, Thunder Mountain, which I know they're taking out.
We jumped on Thunder Mountain.
That pisses me off.
They said they're taking it out?
Aren't they?
Oh.
No?
That's a fan favorite right there.
I thought I heard that.
They're taking what up?
I don't think so.
I thought they were taking out. I thought I heard that they were taking out Thunder Mountain.
They took out
people
the Thunder Mountain barbecue. Because that's where they built the Star Wars land.
No, Thunder Mountain, everyone loves that.
Yeah, well, Thunder Mountain at Disneyland, that was my absolute favorite ride. I love that ride, dude. That was my absolute favorite. That's the one. That's the one ride I would always look forward to. And then I also love the Haunted Mansion. The Matterhorn. I love the Autotopia, the cars. The submarine ride was always fun. Space Mountain. Actually, it's funny because the first time I was in line for the Space Mountain, dude, I chickened out. I got scared, dude, and I got out of line and I walked out, dude. I think I was maybe 10 or something like that, dude. I got too scared, dude.
That could be crazy because it's all in the dark.
I got scared and I ran out, dude.
And it's that exit by the trash can. They tell me if you go out that exit, it'll make like a chicken sound.
I'm telling you, before it would be more intense because of that space kind of rock music. Mm-hmm. Now it's like the orchestra of the Star Wars music.
Yeah, because how dark it was and everything, hearing everybody screaming, it just scared the crap out of me, dude. And I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. But then once, after that, after my first Six Flags trip and doing all those rides over there, then when we went back to Disney again, no problem.
Yeah.
I did that shit, no problem.
Hey, Lalo, did you say that Magic Mountain or Six Flags bought Knott's?
Yeah.
You're the one that said it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they own it now.
But they're keeping it the same, huh?
Yeah, they're keeping it the same. They just run it. Yeah, Six Flags, that's the company that bought it, yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Keep it the same. Well, I mean, they needed it.
But, I'm sure Rick is the same, but when you go to Disneyland, you just feel like a kid again. Like all these memories come back. Like,
yeah.
Once you go.
Walking
Did you guys ever go? New Orleans. You guys all went together?
They got, huh?
When you guys went as kids?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because Laura's a family of 7, and they've never gone all together. They've all gone separately, like each sibling.
Yeah, we
like they can only buy like 2 or 3 tickets at a time.
Oh yeah, when we were young,
you guys will everybody go. Yeah, Laura says they've never all gone together. They've like taken turns going.
On the last time I went to Disneyland was when the Indiana Jones ride was new.
That's a damn good ride, man. That ride is badass.
Yeah.
That's a really good ride.
So that was like another one of my favorites was that Indiana Jones ride.
Yeah, Indiana Jones is a really good ride.
And that was the new ride when that thing came out. That was the last time I was there.
Indiana Jones, and then you know which was pretty cool? The damn runaway train. You guys jumped on that one, Lano?
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse one, right?
Like just going through there, that like Toontown. Yeah. And then you see all the old posters, the old Mickey Mouse posters.
That's where we go first because that's the kids want to see
that ride. That ride is cool. I really like that ride.
Oh, there's a map.
And then it has like posters of the old like cartoons that we've seen. Like you'll see like the not artifacts, but like pieces from the cartoons. Like, oh, I remember this Christmas special. Like Santa Claus came out.
You know what's one thing I always wanted to get on? That steamboat, the riverboat.
Oh,
we got on it last time. The Mark Twain.
I've never been on that one.
That thing always looked like so much fun, dude.
Yeah, we got on it, and then they got that little island in the middle. You can go explore.
Tom Sawyer. There's caves in there. You can go around
on that big
that's
house,
why that one
house.
Yeah.
I
always wanted to go do that. I didn't.
Hey, and you know what? They got some bomb clam chowder. It's just that they're tight with it, man.
Where
they gotta scoop out more of that bread out of that damn bowl and get some more clam chowder there, man. They don't sell it at that New Orleans, right in that New Orleans store anymore. Because it's a little booth next to the.
Oh, it's not over there by Pirates?
Nah, it's a little small booth that's next to that ship. The ship that's there. Where that Mark Twain steamboat goes around.
Is it a bread bowl?
Yeah, it's a bread bowl. They do clam chowder or like a corn thing. Like, nah, give me that clam chowder.
So they're supposed to be adding an Avatar land.
Oh.
And then like
Avatar sucked.
Zootopia.
I've never seen that whole movie.
Zootopia. And
There's
then
2 of them, huh?
At California Adventure, they're adding a Coco land. And then they're expanding the Marvel.
Cool. There's a little small area that's Coco.
Yeah.
For like Mexican restaurant.
That's probably pretty cool.
That's just like a little plaza, but they're going to add a whole land where you take some boat ride.
I thought they're going to have more stuff for Mexicans there, being that it was Cinco de Mayo. There wasn't anything.
Well,
special.
It's all because of the May the 4th be with you, like May 4th. That's why they're doing all that Star Wars overlay and all that stuff.
We went the day of Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Well, that's more at the California Adventure.
Yeah.
What did they have? Because they have like new food and stuff for every season.
Every damn restaurant you got a damn reserve. Like,
I thought it's all like pre-order on the app or something.
By the time you go jump on it, like, oh, the reservation available is like at 10 p.m. Like, or not 10 p.m. but like 8 p.m., 7 p.m. It's like you want to have lunch there. It's like, I don't know when you got to damn reserve that thing. The damn restaurant for the Pirates Caribbean, that one in the middle.
Yeah.
You got to reserve that like 2 months in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that restaurant. I forgot what it's called, but yeah.
And then I don't know what happened. They had it, like Vanessa and Shelby had it reserved, but the day that we went, the restaurant was closed.
Huh. Of course.
Or no. I'm sorry. It was open, but we moved the day, I think. The Disney day.
Well, so the reservation didn't move with you?
Yeah, it didn't go with me. Didn't go with us. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, we got a lot done. Yeah, you take the girls on that storybook ride?
Yeah, like the boat ride where you go through the whale's mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they like that?
They like that one. That one is a train.
Did you do it during the day or at night?
During the day. Yeah.
You got to do that at night.
Dude, when 7 o'clock hits, like we're wiped out. Laura's choice, like, do we stay a couple hours?
Like at 8 o'clock.
No, but I'm saying at 7:00, like we're dead.
Yeah.
We're exhausted from being there all day with the kids.
Make that the last ride because
we always try to stay till closing, but we're just like done.
It looks a lot better at night because you see the little lights in the little castles, the little
like the little
like the little lighting that they got all throughout
fairy
the
area or whatever. Uh-huh.
You gotta watch
That's something new.
No, it's an old ride. Like
it's all right. Storybook ride.
I don't know if it's Pinocchio.
You go
or
through
the
Monstro's mouth. It's just a little quick boat ride,
like a little boat ride.
Yeah, it shows Cinderella's castle and
it's been there forever.
Ariel's,
like next to Dumbo,
little castle where she lives. Yeah, it's just like
on the map you can't see, but it's right here when I'm circling.
Yeah,
like the whale spout, and then there's a train ride too that you could go up around.
That was Dumbo.
What I always liked, as cheesy as it was the jungle ride. When you got that hippo
we
come
jumped
out
on that one.
We
jumped on that
one.
one. Yeah,
jungle
making his cheesy jokes and everything.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. I always enjoyed that one.
They said people try to be that host on the boat announcer because they go on to do like big things. It's like a coveted job.
Yeah, they a lot of those guys fall flat. We had a really good one when the first time we went with me and Vanessa. It was our first time together going. Yeah, we had a funny dude. It was good. And then the last time we didn't get I kept calling it Tatiana's.
Bayou, the Splash Mountain?
Yeah. But it's Tiana's.
Tatiana, I think.
No, Tiana's.
Or Tiana's.
I kept calling it Tatiana's.
Tiana's Bayou
Bust
Adventure.
down, Tatiana, bust down. I think that's the song.
You went on that?
No, we didn't go on that.
Because that's all new.
It's the one what was it called before? Splash
Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Yeah. But now they rethemed it. It just opened
the Roaring Rapids one.
Just opened up. No, it's
they
the log ride.
They renamed it a Disney movie.
They added new characters.
The same Roaring Rapids, and then when you
the log ride. It's a log ride, not Roaring Rapids. Roaring Rapids
is you're in a circle. You're in that Hoover thing and it spins.
It's a log. The Roaring Rapids is at the California Adventure, the one with the Rock Mountain. Splash Mountain is the one you go down that big drop at the end on the log.
Splash Mountain's in a log.
Oh no, then it's the other one. It's
the Grizzly Peak is the Roaring Rapids. That's a California Adventure. The three of them.
The round one. It where you it's everyone's sitting in a circle.
No.
Yes, that's the Tiana's. That's what it is.
No.
Yes, it is. Look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I'm telling you right now. We were gonna jump on it.
This is
it. We didn't want to do it.
It's a log ride. See, look at the pictures. You go down. Let's replace Splash Mountain. It's the log ride.
Got me.
There it is. Well, you can see a video, but it's the log ride. They just rethemed it. You see it? Tiana's Bayou. The one, the Grizzly Peak, is the other one. The circle, the rapids.
I guess we went on that.
Let's see.
I see that. That's the log ride?
Yeah.
Tiana's.
It's
people really get wet there.
At the end? I guess the drop at the end.
We should have jumped on it, man.
But yeah, this opened up like I think in February. It's all this is all like brand new. I mean, after the remodel, they rethemed it because the Splash Mountain they said was like a little too racist.
Why?
What was racist about Splash Mountain?
The crows and all that zippity doo dah or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
The crows. So they rethemed it to Tiana's. It was
don't listen to this guy.
Politically incorrect. That's why they redid it.
He's probably full of shit.
Oh, dude, I believe it. I believe that, dude.
Now, if you watch Disney Plus, now like for those movies, they have like disclaimers before you watch it. This was made and filmed at a different time that we don't agree with now, and blah blah blah. Even Aladdin, they have a disclaimer.
When that fat alligator right there is not offensive.
So this is the drop at the end. Like before, it was like that rabbit and stuff, and then you go to the drop. Hopefully, the camera's recording this. Because we're looking around.
We're looking up.
So here's the drop.
Not much of a drop. Oh, there it goes.
And the splash, I think it's just like artificial splash. Like, they shoot water on you.
Oh. We should have jumped on that yesterday then. I know I was thinking it was that one that you...
That's Grizzly's Peak.
Yeah.
That one I haven't been on in a long time.
Yeah. That's something interesting. I came across... You guys ever watch Tim Cast?
Tim Cast. That sounds familiar.
On YouTube? He was wearing a beanie?
Tim Cast.
He's a skater dude.
That sounds familiar.
Talks fast. You see him right there? Oh, Tim Pool. Sorry. Well, no, it's Tim Cast.
Yeah, Tim Cast, but I guess his name is Tim Pool.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
He does little clips, right? So I
think I've seen clips of him on Instagram and stuff.
That's what I was writing. He came across something crazy, like interesting when he was talking about. He was talking about Beyonce and Katy Perry, because you know how they're having... I guess they're struggling to sell out their shows.
Oh, I heard about Beyonce.
Yeah. They can't sell out, I guess, their stadiums or whatever. And they're looking like at the generations. Oh, he started talking about it because I think Generation Alpha is about to end this year.
I thought Alpha was the new one. What's next?
No,
Beta?
I think the new one's going to start XY or something. I don't know.
Oh, I thought
I think Alpha ends this year. I think it ends this year.
Now they're getting smaller and smaller the years. It used to be like 10 years, like a generation.
15 years, though.
Something.
While he was talking about how there's not a lot of people that are going to shows.
Mm-hmm.
These new kids that are growing up, they don't really have that artist that's...
Oh, Alpha is 2010 to 2024.
Oh, yeah, see?
So just finish.
So that's why he was talking about it. That's why he was talking about it. So they don't have like us that we had, our 90s, or our 80s, our 90s. Like, so our groups, our singers or whatever that we liked, we would go to their shows. There's not really anything known today, like on that level of a singer, a band.
Yeah.
Like nothing that they can relate to or attach themselves to. So he started talking about the generations. How many are there? And it was pretty crazy. And that's what I was writing right here. And he was looking up the generations. So boomers, they asked how many I didn't want to get it wrong. He asked like how many Gen X
because what are we?
We're Gen X.
Gen X.
How many Gen X are in the US? And it was 65 million.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went to the next generation. How many millennials are there?
Mm-hmm.
And there was 72 million. And then he goes like, well, that's interesting. Then he went back. Well, let me see how many. He said how many boomers are in the US. And there's 71 million still boomers.
There's still a lot.
Yeah, I thought there'd be like...
So it goes from 71 to 65 Gen X, us. And then Gen X had a lot of kids. They were 72. Gen X, the millennials was 72 million. So millennials having their kids, which is Gen Z, it dropped down to 69 million. Now Gen Z having kids dropped all the way down to 45 million.
Wow.
45 million. So
because they're not like dating and stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
So now they're saying, okay, Gen Z.
But they're not getting married.
Gen Alpha. Like, what's that number going to be? Like, it'll probably even be way less because they're probably not Gen Alpha's not having any kids as much. So, like, there was like a big drop where you see how the difference is where from boomers, Gen X, millennials, how they were going to shows. They were related, they were more attached to their music. And now the younger kids, they're not really attached to music.
What it is that all of us, our previous generations, we were all about the live experience, about being there, of actually experiencing it.
There was no YouTube, you had to go to see it.
And the thing is this is what pisses me off when I would still go to shows, you know, even just like maybe like 5-6 years ago or whatever. You know, it's like when I was in my previous relationship, you know, I would go with her to shows that she wanted to see. It's like say we went to go see J-Lo in Vegas at her residency.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So I went to this J-Lo show. You know, not my thing, but you know, she wanted to go, so we went. And I'm like, okay, let's go. You know, so we bought our tickets or whatever. And the thing is,
it wasn't sold out?
No, it was sold out. But my thing is, we're there to see J-Lo. You know, a show. Yeah. So in front of me is sitting this planet, you know, that didn't let me see the show because she's standing up with her stupid phone,
looking at it,
filming it, recording
it. And I'm like, stupid, you know what? Sit down, enjoy the damn show. You know, it's like, what the hell are you putting your phone up for?
You know,
if you're going to do that stupid shit, then just go home and watch somebody else's feed on YouTube.
Look up a YouTube there.
It's like, why are you getting in my way, ruining my experience?
No, like, my kids, they watch, like, the Disney on Ice on YouTube, and they love it. So, like, I took them, you know, last month to go see Disney on Ice, and they loved it in person.
Yeah.
You know, but
like, you want to see that?
Thing.
They said, yeah.
It's
that's
like,
why
it's like that drop-off. That drop-off is because these generations now are being made so stupid by social media and just having their faces buried in screens.
Yeah, that has a lot,
you know,
to do with it. But
it's like there's such a disconnect.
But look at
human interaction.
But look at what's out there. It's like there was more. I mean, I know a lot of people a lot of these youngins like all this stupid rap that's coming out right now, all that crap. But I think it was more of a variety with our generations. Because aside from all our rappers, our 90s rappers, and our shows that we'd go see, we liked the good rock show.
Yeah.
We liked the good classic rock show or an oldie show or
even like in the summer when they do the shows at the park, like I enjoy the shows. Like,
so but you look back as like, especially let's just look at rock. Being Gen X, we loved all the 60s and 70s stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Which was the boomers stuff.
Right.
That, you know, we love that. That's part of our youth, right? And then 80s hit, that's us growing up as kids, so we have all the 80s stuff growing up. And then 90s is when we hit our stride. And then think about the 90s. It's like, dude, like all the rap that came out.
Yeah.
And that was
the rock, like
a brand
the
new
grunge,
genre,
the new metal.
Brand new genre that we're like a part of.
We were like spoiled, like We had our 60s and 70s from our parents to fall back on.
And then we peaked in the 90s, like right at the turn of the century is where we peaked.
Right, like 2000s, like like
it's like
I would even say up
early
to like
2000s was still 2000s. Good, up
or
to like
2000s.
Maybe 2010s, and after that it's just a huge drop off.
But you see, after that, like I mean, what iconic bands are out that are making a big impact? Like, there's gonna be bands that, you know, some kids like or whatever, but on the level of our stuff, no way.
Let me give you an example.
Nothing on the level of our stuff.
This past weekend, I just got on this kick to listen to Too Short again.
Oh,
so I've been putting, you know, just, you know,
old stuff or everything.
Yeah, old stuff. Life is Too Short, his album.
We shouldn't have been listening to that when we were kids.
Yeah, we shouldn't have, but whatever. And so I started bumping it in my truck, you know, which I didn't know my truck sounded that good. But, you know, it reminded me of being back in high school and hooking up our systems. And this would be a tape where we would do a bass check.
Right.
You know, it's like bass if you wanted to do a bass check, get some Too Short. You get your Life is Too Short. You know, put on.
It was.
You know, you put on.
I'm gonna put that in the car now. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, dude. You put on. You know, you could put on. Don't Fight the Feeling. You know, you could put on City of Dope.
It was a few things.
You could put on.
A few times.
Yeah.
A few artists.
Yeah.
You know, so
Boys in the Hood.
I'm listening to that. So just today,
Paul Revere.
I figure, okay, you know, it's like since you tell me to use Spotify so much, I'm like, okay, well, let me check out Spotify.
Uh-huh.
So when I put Spotify on, I clicked on the Too Short playlist, you know, because it said his greatest hits or whatever, and I pushed it, put playlist of Too Short and his greatest hits, and I guess something new, recent came out.
Of Too Short?
Of Too Short. Must have been like within the past
5 years.
5 or 10 years, something. Yeah. I don't know. But it was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just the hook being sang by this over auto-tuned, synthesized garbage. His part was good, but just whoever produced it was trash.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the instrumental and the hook and everything was garbage. It's like, as far as him, his rap and everything was good.
Mm.
But just hearing the instrumental and everything else, it was trash.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm like, dude, it's like, how did you let yourself come to this?
Your legacy.
You know, it's like you had said 10 and you're done. 10 albums and you're done.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
It's like, why did you keep going, dude?
They can't stay away from it.
It's like, why, dude? It's like at 10 you should have just stopped. It's like after that you should have just been producing then. You know, if you wanted to stay in the game.
That's why I like I think it was Andre 3000.
You know?
That he said like, nah, he didn't want to be an old head still trying to rap, and it's just, he said it wasn't cool.
I mean, it was so bad, dude.
Yeah. Well,
it was, I think the song was like Girl or something like that, Lano.
Getting it? That was the number 10 album?
No, not Getting It. It was like Walk It Girl or something Girl, dude.
No way, this is not in
recording,
order.
dude.
Huh?
The camera's not recording?
Who?
Because the audience needs to see what we're looking at.
I think it is. I just don't see it in the back. It shows like 59 minutes.
But I mean,
well, if you guys get a chance, listen to it, and you'll be like, oh man, you'll just shake your head. And
I mean, even going through, let's just say going through a mainstream thing, like go through K-Rock, go through the alt, what's that one in 98.7? Is it alternative? Yeah. It's supposed to be alternative music.
I can't even listen to it anymore, dude.
But it's like a lot of times they just go back to the 2000 stuff.
Yeah.
The late 90s stuff. Because there's nothing there's nothing good.
It's like right now the only stations in my rotation are Jack FM,
Jack
KLOS, and K Earth.
K Earth, yeah.
Yeah.
And K Earth, dude, it's like
KLOS, they change?
No, dude, the thing is, classic rock now is what we were talking about.
No, but I thought KLOS, no, that was, that was 100.3.
The sound was
last good radio
rock. Station. I used to love
rock.
We're working in your house listening to the sound.
Remember when it was a pirate?
Yeah.
103, remember it was a pirate?
Yeah.
That's when it was a real rock
But
station,
the sound will do like themes every weekend of just like music nonstop.
But that's why it's just, there's nothing out there for these kids to attach to like that.
Yeah. I mean,
and then, like Miggy says, like if they're not socializing.
But then artists right now are getting lazy and they're not learning the instrument. They just do everything on the computer.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you going to perform?
And do you ever notice like today's songs are just like 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Like super short. Like
the attention span.
It's like 2 hooks and like that's it. You're like, that's the whole song? Span. Before with us, it was like 5-6 minutes, right? They're long.
Dude. It's like the old rock songs. You're like, you hear the intro.
Yeah.
You get the
build up,
the riff, the build up of the riff
you get
going.
Like 3 or 4 verses.
No, then you're just seeing like when like how epic is the solo gonna be? A nice long solo.
The song used to like breathe. Yeah.
Yeah. There was no
solo,
rush.
Yeah.
And now they're like 2.5 minutes. But it's
but even it's even the same thing with whatever they call rap now, dude.
Yeah.
You know, there's just nothing but hooks and
I've been on a
dude. I've been listening to Spanish music. I just been listening to Spanish music because they're having a renaissance right now.
I would hear like a lot of like the Righteous Brothers, and you hear like the singing and the style and even the musical part, the instrumental. It's like I wonder if anyone could come and just like kind of like just get lost in that era of music to see if they could just come out with something and be influenced by that. Just nothing new. Just listen to that stuff, that classical stuff, and see if you can come out, inspired to make something like that.
How do you guys feel about the genre yacht rock?
I'm not familiar with it.
It's like I saw a documentary on it recently. Yacht rock. It's like all the slow like rock music. Like right here it says, what is an example?
Is it a fucking
Baby Come Back, Steely Dan, FM?
Slow rock?
Yeah, like I don't know if you know Dreamweaver, Baby Come Back, Sentimental, like the Doobie Brothers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Fools Fallen. No, I just saw this documentary.
They call that
Eagles.
Soft rock.
Yeah, soft rock. Yeah, but now it's called yacht rock. But no, because I saw a documentary and I was like really into it, and then like I typed in yacht rock on the Apple Music, and then all these songs were pretty good.
I mean, I don't know what type of music it was, but whenever I get like my emails from the casinos, like especially the Palms, there's this act that's out there. They're called like the Yacht Rock Boys or something like that.
They do covers of all those music.
I guess, but
check it out. Check it out.
What they play?
Yeah, check it out and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be listening to that soft shit.
It's like the rock music you could sing to.
Is it classic rock?
No, dude, it's all that soft crap.
Coldplay?
Yeah, I'll show you the trailer for the documentary. But there was a doc I think I saw it on Amazon Prime, but pretty good. But
I don't know, man, but
like today kids don't even like want to drive or buy cars. I understand that like they're not socializing and stuff, not having babies. So I understand why their population's like going down.
I think everything's just so damn expensive.
Yeah, and then everything's expensive. Like
it's that, and they're lazy too because a lot of stuff is being handed to them. And it goes back. I mean, I said the same one time before, and I know I butchered it then, and I'm probably going to butcher right now again. But hard times create strong men. Strong men. Oh, dude, I wish I knew that right.
How about you write it down? Look it up and write it down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the gist of it is, that the hard time, makes the man.
Here it is. I have it on the screen so you can read it, Mickey.
Read it, Mickey.
Okay, the quote. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times, basically.
Yeah.
On a circle.
So that's the cycle that we're in. So pretty much from the boomers, which were the strong men, to now the
great times when we grew up. We grew up in the great times.
Yeah, so now to the alphas or whatever they are right now, they're the weak ones.
Yeah,
they're going to create the hard times.
There's not that many alphas, and who knows how the alphas kids are going to be.
And the thing is, it's a joke calling
them
it's a joke calling them alphas because there's nothing alpha about them.
Right? No, it's not.
I think the next generation is XY.
It's like when they start.
I saw it was beta. I looked it
up.
A
beta?
Yeah.
When they start crying about toxic masculinity and everything, I mean, dude, how are you gonna call yourself a alpha generation when you can't define what a woman is and you get mad when a man is supposed to be what a man is? You don't let a man be a man.
True.
I'm telling you, it's.
I mean, I know what you're saying.
The ones that are going to come out on top are the ones that are living in the mountains.
Yeah.
They're just watching all the weaklings disappear slowly.
Run to the mountains with your guns, people.
I wish someone had this boat, like with the years.
And your
the breakdown?
Yeah, like what would the like the generations, like you say, like what segment we're in right now?
They moved like the millennials. I thought millennials was started in 85, but it started in 81.
Because there's no hard like deadline. It's just like an era. It's not like from this year.
Oh, I don't know.
There's like a transition and all this other stuff.
What's funny though is that if you jump on YouTube and you see like Gen Zers reacting to videos of Gen Xers,
yeah,
and how we were as kids, like the shit we used to do, and like you see their reactions, they're all like shocked.
Yeah,
you know, like by the shit that we used to do.
But what about the things your parents used to do? I mean,
I think we were crazier, dude.
We were crazier.
I think we
Gen
were
X
crazier. Dude.
Or maybe Miggy was crazier than like my generation, but because you're a little older. But
what are you talking about, dude? You're the same, man.
Gen X was adventurous, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, because you're talking,
and it started fading with the
I mean, because you're talking about our parents would just.
Dude, just look at
let
Jackass.
us go throughout the
just
day.
Look at Jackass, dude. That's Gen X.
Yeah.
True. I mean, because
I'm thinking, how many times did we go to TJ without like telling my parents?
Dude, I'm talking about when we were kids, when we were young.
Yeah.
You know, it's like being outside and building a ramp when you have no business building a ramp and jumping it on your bike and eating shit and
with the jacket,
scrape up your elbows and everything, you know, and. Jumping a fence when you shouldn't be jumping a fence.
Up to the pond and who knows
what's
going to happen.
I mean, going, you know, cutting holes in the fence and going in the riverbed and riding your bikes all the way up to Pasadena and, you know, and then going up to Flat Top on,
coming down the hill on
cardboards. You know, I mean, dude.
Swimming in that God knows red-infested water in the
Peanut Lake. The tunnels, Nightingale Tunnel.
The Nightingale Tunnel that
builds your immunity up.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you. I went. Check this out. We went to Ensenada like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right. And we went again to El Güero. Already when we were leaving, and I got
mariscos.
I got mariscos. Yeah. Just the marisco with the shrimp and the octopus. I had mine and I didn't finish it, so I saved it. We got back home. Shane and Shabby went with us. I ate half of it. Vanessa ate half of hers, or a little bit less than half. Same thing with Shabby. And then Shane wasn't feeling good already at the end. And they kind of forced him to get like a shrimp cocktail, but he didn't eat none of it.
Yeah.
We brought it all home, right? I was like, I'm going to have this tomorrow. Well, I kept forgetting about it. And I think it was like Thursday. It was like Thursday. I pulled it out. It was Shane's. Mine I ate. But I pulled out Shane's cocktail.
Oh, I was just remembering the bologna. I was like, what did I ask you to bring from Mexico?
Dude,
the bologna.
Hey, check this out. I know it was a risk, dude, but I pulled it out and, you know, I had like the first bite.
Oh, dude, what the hell is wrong with you, dude?
Not seafood.
On the saltine. And I had it, right? I ate it. And it
bit you.
No, it had a little bit of
it crawled out of your mouth.
It had a little bit of like the
sour.
What's that? How do you describe that? Like citrusy or like
salty,
tart?
Maybe? Yeah, like a tart taste, little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, maybe I was just like the top.
We call that funky.
So, like I mixed it. I got another one, and damn, it was like the second one was kind of like strong. I was like, I don't want to let this shrimp go to waste.
Dude, too bad.
I go,
when are you gonna learn to sometimes just let the shit go, dude?
I think it was like the fourth or fifth one that I got, cracker, and I didn't taste it anymore. I'm like, oh, you know, it's probably good.
Son of a bitch.
I said, all right, I'm not going to drink the juice. I'll just eat the shrimp.
Because your mouth is already numb.
Hey.
The toxins already did its job.
But once I had the other one.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Once I had the other one, I was like that tart taste was back. I was like,
oh no.
I'm like, well, fuck, I'm almost done with it. I mean, if whatever's gonna happen, happens.
Shit.
So I just made sure I got the shrimp out, and I didn't get none of the juice, and just ate the shrimp. So it was a little bit less tart, just the shrimp.
Wow.
And I got it on, and then I threw that shit right away, like so I wasn't tempted to.
This was from Ensenada, right?
Yeah.
Was it in a cooler, on the drive back, or where was this?
No,
just in a bag, or what?
No, we brought it out, but as soon as we got home, because it was already at the end, and then once we got it, we went to the border. Once we went to the border, then we got home and I put it in the.
Was
fridge.
this in the bag? It wasn't in a cooler.
Yeah, it wasn't a cup.
Oh, but you put it in the fridge.
Yeah, I had it in the fridge.
Oh shit! I thought you left it in the car or something.
No. I wouldn't. No, it was right as soon as we got home, we put it in the fridge, but it was still tart.
Okay. Oh, well, all right.
It was still tart, so it was like.
When you order pizza,
and then you know what? When I tasted the tart, I was like, oh man, this thing's going bad. And then I was testing it, whatever, and I was eating it in front of Vanessa, and I didn't tell her because she would have made me throw it away.
I would have made you throw it away
yeah,
too.
she would have. She like I would have if I would have made any kind of face in front of her, like she would have gotten it and just thrown it away. But I said, you know what? But then it's like when I was already halfway through, it's like, man, I go, you know what? Seafood is one of the foods that you really shouldn't eat when it goes bad because you can really get sick.
That's like poison.
But I go like, all right, we're gonna see. I go, we're gonna see.
Remember that time you got hepatitis from eating shit you shouldn't have?
Yeah.
Did that feel good?
No.
Okay. Remember that next time you're gonna eat some week old freaking mariscos from Ensenada.
Yeah. So
shit, man.
Yeah.
Your hepatitis just awakened. You woke up. it was dormant for a while, but now it's back.
That was last week, so I'm good. It was all right.
Well, when we were kids,
yeah, that food poisoning is fucking something else.
You buy kids, we order pizza, and then like whatever you didn't finish, you'd finish the next day, right? You just microwave it, and the box would be left out all night. Like my wife won't let me eat that pizza; she'll throw it out. She says like overnight it's gone bad.
No.
But she won't. She'll throw it out. She's like, "Don't eat that; you're gonna get sick." But pizza, like we'll just leave it in the cardboard box, eat it the next day.
Yeah, one day,
and finish.
One day is fine.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. But she won't let me eat it. She dumps it all out first thing in the morning. That's bad.
Oh, you're wrong, Laura. You're wrong.
But like that next day, you probably want to get in the fridge.
That's a pecado.
Yeah, next day you want to get in. The
every
fridge.
time you do that, Jesus Christ.
But
don't do that.
You finish it the morning of. You eat it for breakfast.
Then the next morning you get your slices and you put the rest of it in the fridge, and then you finish it accordingly.
Right.
You don't throw it out.
I mean, I don't like reheating the pizza. I just eat it like that.
Well, you put it in the toast in the comal.
Like it's rubbery.
Put it in the toaster oven, or if you have an air fryer, put it in the air fryer.
Oh, air fryer.
Yeah, and then the crust gets crusty, toasty. Yeah.
Air fryer.
That's bomb.
Yeah.
That's bomb right there.
Bomba.
I like that. But yeah, that was my adventure last.
Dude.
When did you eat that? When was it? That was like before Disneyland or in the morning?
Yeah, no, it was. We got it. We brought it home Sunday, and it was, I think,
2 weeks ago.
Thursday.
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I thought you ate like
I was at your house
Disney.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah, so I was Thursday.
Yeah.
Pretty
sure you're clear.
Yeah, I mean,
damn, dude.
I think it would have happened. Something would have happened already.
Tell you, man, Gen X, dude.
I've been training.
We're a different breed, man.
I've been training my damn stomach for that.
I started the clock late, but I think we're like already in an hour. Did you want to say anything? Miggy had some notes, show notes.
All right, I'll end it on this.
All right,
little history that I learned.
Let's have it.
On why do they call a shot of alcohol, well, more specifically a shot of whiskey, the history of why they call it a shot.
They call it a shot.
So back in the wild
a jolt of
no, back in the Wild West, back in those days, not everybody would carry money. It's like money was pretty scarce.
Yeah.
Not everybody had money. So when cowboys or whatever would go to the bar and want to drink, bartering or doing trades and shit was common.
Yeah.
So when they didn't have money in their pockets, but they had their guns and everything on them, the bartender would say what was really valuable then was a bullet or a round.
Oh.
So the bartender would say, okay, 1 round for 1 drink.
1 bullet.
So 1 round turned into 1 shot for a drink. So a shot for a shot. So that's where the term came from. A shot.
Did you double check with that guy?
I think I saw it on TV. That was like on Discovery or something.
I have it up on the screen.
I was watching something on Westerns.
Is that what it says, Lano?
It has Miggy's story, and then it says some people think it's something else. But yeah, it says a bullet was worth about 12 cents, and that's a small pour of whiskey.
Yeah, the worth of a bullet was the same as the worth of a shot of whiskey. So that's why you could trade the bullet for a shot.
I thought you were gonna say that like for a bullet wound they would pour like a small glass to numb it or disinfect it or whatever. Okay, that's interesting.
So what if I go?
That was an interesting little tidbit.
What if I go to a bar and give them a 50 cal?
With a big shot then.
Is that a bottle? Maybe the bottle.
Maybe. Try it.
Rounds are like sometimes those rounds are like $100.
Yeah, there you go. Bottle service.
Okay. All right.
Try it. Keep on drifting, yo.
Peace.